Hello YouTube, this is Retta. How are you this morning? I'm sorry you guys haven't seen me. First, I cut my finger. It's healed fine. Just got a little scar, but it's healed perfectly. But the problem is that, you know, with the weather, the rainy season really messes with my back. So my back has been killing me for at least this last week. Yesterday was really bad. Today, so far this morning, I'm feeling okay. So I'm going to upload this video in regards to Andrew Cuomo. Let's see, he's my freaking governor. I can't stand him. For the longest, my truck had a big old Cuomo sucks sticker on the back of it. So I couldn't understand why. So I know people keep asking me to go over like birth cards and stuff like that. I'm gonna do that. But you can see some of the math that I have right here that I did. So how we can get to someone's birthday is that you put their birthday. His is 12/6/1957. So 12/6/1957, and then you add all these up, and then you add this up. And this came, if you add these each separately and add these up, and it comes to 22. And then 22 is still, you know, a double number. You need them to be, you know, one digit whole number. And if you add these two, 2 plus 2 equals 4. So he's the emperor. So now I kind of understand why, you know, so many people were, you know, pulled for him to be emperor. I mean, for him to be the governor, because he does have that emperor energy like Trump does. You know, the emperor, death, and the fool. And I always say with the emperor, they have that fatherly, take charge, mucho macho, you know, energy. But the problem with that is that they need to end things that no longer suit them. And if they hold on to things, it can cause them, you know, problems. Also, you know, sometimes they can be foolish. They do things sometimes without, you know, too much thought or naivety. They'll jump into new things. So he would be a good, you know, even though I think he sucks, you know, governor, basically. I could see why some people really liked him. But the problem also with the emperor, they need an empress, and he's not married. And that kind of leads some of these people, because they have that extra testosterone, that sexual energy, this and that. They don't do so well. You know, it's fine for an emperor in their young years to be, you know, to be single. But as they get older, it's that family, that fatherly energy that needs to be, you know, what do you call it? He doesn't have a counterbalance. And yeah, you could have ended that relationship or whatever quick, fast. You know, you can end things that no longer suit him. I don't know if he was married before. I think he was. He has kids, and then he was in a long-term relationship. But the problem is him being too single, especially at his age. I can see why 2020 was good for him in regards to the COVID at first. Everybody loved him. He got the, you know, it was his energy, the emperor energy. So he got his accolades last year. People loved him. But him not, you know, stopping things or ending things that no longer suit him, or being sometimes foolish or naive and going into some situation can cause the 2021, which is also law and order. So I can see why the Hierophant, the lawyers, are coming after him now. I can see why the AG is kind of coming after him now. Now here, our Albany attorney, AG, is coming after him, which I don't understand. I don't think David Soros is. I don't know if he's still our AG. I haven't been paying attention. But I don't really have any love lost for David Soros either. I'm not sure if he's still our AG or not. I have to look that up. But I can see why. And people's temperance, so people's emotions are going up and down. So this is like the public. Some of them love him, some of them hate him. You know, the COVID thing got us all mixed up. Next year for him is not good. It's all his vices, lovers, everything, you know, coming into play. So next year in 2022 would be like even more people maybe coming out next year. Also him making bad decisions. This year is all about, so these 2 years are kind of bad for him. And 7 is going full steam ahead. So 23 would be full steam ahead, damn the consequences. So some people, I don't know if he's going to run. I think it's a 3rd term. I'm not sure. I've kind of not been paying attention. It's bad, Cuomo. He's been there too long. His father was too long. But so next year, so the 2023 is him moving full steam ahead, damn the consequences, and 8 and 2024 is him overcoming. So we'll see. So I want to see. Let me see what. Let's see. First of all, I want to see. I'm going to use this deck. What's going on with Cuomo right now, and then the energy around him. So. And why are they focusing on, you know, this sexual, you know, which is some of it is kind of bullcrap, about the kissing and this and that. I'm just like, really? This is more important than him killing thousands of people, but not saying what he did, you know, kissing people, this and that, but you know, we've had people in office that have done a lot worse than this. I thought they were going to say, oh, I had to have sex with him in order to keep my job, this and that, or something. Or, you know, even the same thing that Tara Reid said about Joe Biden. It was nothing. So some of the allegations are, you know, are kind of stupid. But we'll see. He kissed my cheek. All right. Oh Lord, maybe I'm old school. When I'm expecting like something that's like a sexual assault or harassment, you know, I'm thinking a little bit deeper than that. But let's see, the energy around him is universe. So this is like, this is an end of a cycle. This is either a traveling or like an end of a cycle that something's completed. Also, if you break down these numbers, it's 3. So that's also, you know, which goes with the Empress. Also, which is about anything is possible at the same time. Let's see, where is Cuomo at right now? So the law and order is after him. Was Cuomo a lawyer? I'm not sure. You see, I don't know much about my own governor. But everything, law and order coming down on him, you know, the lawyers coming down on him, law and order, you know, all that coming down on him. And also him feeling like he is the authority in law and order. What's the cross to bear? Is his relationships with women. So the cross to bear, he's also hoping that relationships don't come out. Who was that last relationship that he was with? Wasn't he with the cookie lady? Miss Fields, was that him? Was that her and him? I'm not sure. I think it was Miss Fields, which I don't really like her cookies. So his relationships with women, that's the cross to bear in regards to his authority and the authority coming after him. Underneath it all is people working together. There is people actively working together. And someone that a side or a group that he didn't really think that is as close as these two groups, you know, someone else is also. So there's like 3 real groups that are coming together to kind of, that's causing this issue. So I would say like the Democrats, the Republicans, and another outside group. Let's see what's going on. You know, everything was coming up, you know, for him. You know, the last year, everything was, he was riding high on things, you know, but the problem is is, remember when I said that the emperors have a hard time ending things that no longer serve them? That is their goal, is that they have to, you know, learn to fire people or get rid of people or whatever, or start a new thing or end behavior before it gets too bad. It was like everything was coming together, but as you know, it's 9 of Cups, so that was going towards the end of a cycle too. So don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Everything was going on. You should have had another plan for when, you know, when things go up, they must come down. That's my kind of thought process to that. Let's see what's on his mind. Is him fighting. He's feeling like, you know, he's won a couple of battles, he's lost a couple of battles, and there's one more big battle that, oh, there's 2 cards there. There's one more big battle that needs to be won. Which side, nobody knows who's won yet. So he's won a couple of battles, the other side's won a couple of battles, and there's one. He has his hand on it. It's not necessarily won yet. So this will determine how, you know, the next phase of, is he going to get impeached, you know, this now, or is he going to fight? There was another card that came out with it, which is also, you know, of fighting, of betrayal. He does feel betrayal. He's like, all these things, all these people, all these things I've won against, it was you two, or it was you two groups, or it was these last 2 battles that I didn't win. So these 2 battles that he hasn't won are important, and this one battle that he still has left is important. So he feels a lot of betrayal. He feels a lot of betrayal. Let's see what else. He's very emotional right now. He needs to watch his drinking. I don't know what kind of things he drinks, but he's very emotional. He needs to watch his drinking. Let's see in the future. Him walking away. Is he going to resign? The burden is too much. Justice and death. I think that he's going to walk away. Even though he doesn't want to, the burden is too hard. The justice system, I don't know if the justice system is going to say, hey, I don't even know what they could, like, I know that this AG, which I don't like, this new AG, this Letitia or whatever, I don't have no use for her either. I think she's a social climber. I don't really think she's sincere or really cares about anything particularly. I think that he's going to walk away. The burden is getting too high. I'm hoping that, how many women have come forward? Maybe 10? You know, that there's too many women coming forward. They're saying justice, so there's his peers, maybe that people are talking about impeaching them, this and that. So the scales of justice, I know that some people are, I'm trying to understand, what can he get charged with? I don't think, you know, he didn't rip off anybody's clothes. Not saying that kissing someone, you know, that's not wanting, don't kiss me, you know, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm old school. If someone kissed me on the cheek or something, I don't think that I'm going to, like, kind of press charges on them. I just give them a verbal, like, get the heck off of me. Don't freaking, I don't know. I don't understand this whole thing that they're really going after. Is it to overcome, I want to understand, is it to overcome the nursing home thing? Because I think the nursing home thing is more important than this thing, where he didn't have sex with any of these women. I don't think he didn't verbally, I mean, physically assault these women. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe someone can really explain to me. I'm thinking he might walk away. I think the burden may be too much. He may not want to be impeached, or he may see something coming down that's, you know, he doesn't want the justice system to end his thing. I think he might want to walk on his own. So let's see. Is he going to step down? Because you got everybody, and it makes me think, what the heck did he do? Because he was like the Democratic darling. They wanted him for president. So what did he do? He must have pissed some real, like, big people off. Something happened. I want to figure out what he did too. But let's see. What did he do to piss off the Democratic Party? Why are they turning it against him? What did he do? There's that Queen of Rods. What did he do? I think there's a Queen of Wands that's been after him and knew that he was strong, but now, you know, is taking his chance. This is a wheel of fortune, you know, to his predicament. He pissed the woman off, a Queen of Wands. Yeah, she wants to end him quickly. She wants to end him quickly. 8 weeks, 8 days, you know, 8 months. She wants to end him quickly, or in the month of August. Whatever, you know, he ticked this woman off. There's a woman that's after him. He ticked her off. He's been standing strong for so long. He's been a pillar of strength. But when his fortune changed, this was the time for her to like put her stuff in place and to end it. Is this the AG? I think the AG, I think him and her don't get along so well. Him and her don't get along so well. There's been some type of fight, and one wanted to end. It was like you or me. One of us got to go. But why is the Democratic, or who else is the woman? Maybe it's not even her. Someone powerful in the Democratic Party, he ticked off. Why did the Dems turn on him? Why? Why did the Democrats turn on him in regards to... They turned on him real quick in regards to... Something was bringing light. Something is bringing light, but also he kind of like has kind of fizzled out. Things have been the same, but it's also been like things were going so well for a while. Family, material-wise, money-wise, you know, success-wise, this and that. And he's been kind of stale. And now things are in the light. And it's really... It's like there's a conceited effort to, you know, get rid of him. It's not really telling me what he did. It's like he kind of staled out in the. He's ticked a woman off high in the Democratic Party. The Queen of Wands. We're still trying to figure out the Queen of Wands, but it came fast. Like this was fast. Is he going to? Let's see. Is he going to walk away impeached? Let's see. I think he's gonna, okay, is he going to resign? Is he going to resign? Is he going to be impeached? He's feeling betrayed. They're after him to impeach him. Or is he looking at jail? There's people fighting. People want him. There's some people that actually want him to go to jail. It looks like there's a lot of people that's going to stab him in the back to impeach. Remember I said he may walk away before he's impeached. If he stays, they are going to try to impeach him. There's also, if he stays, they're going to actively, you know, fight him. And I don't think it's just going to be him. His family's going to have to be strong. There's going to be a completed effort for him and his brother, you know, to destroy them, business-wise and career-wise. So his brother, you know, if he stays in and they impeach him and the jail thing, they're not only going to go after him, they're going to go after his family, mainly his brother. And they may start talking about his brother's sexual exploits too. But he feels like he's being stubborn about walking away. He wants to defend himself. He wants to stand strong and defend himself. The other cards, the other thing was saying eventually he was going to walk away before they impeach him. That was seen in the future. Now it's like it's saying that it's like this is as if he stays, they're going to impeach him actively. But he's so stubborn, even though he knows he needs to walk away or resign, he wants to be stubborn and fight. And if he does, they're going to try after criminal charges, and not that I'm thinking he's going to go to jail, but I think it's just going to further destroy his family. What does his career look like? Mario Cuomo as governor. What does his career look like? Next year is going to be horrible. Look at his career. He's going to have to overcome a lot of things. There's going to be things coming out. I think his brother too. His brother has some sexual problems too. I think I don't know who he ticked off. He ticked off a woman in the Democratic, a high up, powerful woman. The AG doesn't like him. I think they may have got into a beef, him and the AG. I think it's like either you go or I go. One of us can't be here. I wonder what else. Is he going to go to jail? I don't really see what he could go to jail about, but I don't know. I guess if there's a will, there's a way. Someone's going to try. They're trying to end him. There's a conceited effort. People are working together. And the women. Even women that he's had sex with. There's an effort to put him in jail. That will be a fight. That will be a fight. That's the fight that he is going to have to, It's like right now, their side has got 2, his side's got 2, and it's the last battle. They're going to bring women that he's had relationships out. Not only what they're saying, I think it's going to be a lot of sex and stuff being involved. Not this kissing stuff, because I just didn't understand all this kissing stuff. I think also they're going after the brother. I think there's people that are coming after him. This is a fight of a lifetime. If it comes this year and next year, it's not going to be good for him. He would have to hold out for at least 3 or 4 more years. I don't know if he has 3 or 4 more years in the governor's office to kind of hold out, even though that's what the thing is. But I think it's too far. Like, it's too many years to try to clean up his image in this short amount of space. If next year was like his magician year, or if next year was like his emperor year, or if next year was his strength year, it would be different. But next year is his lover's year. That's like, not really good for him. I think that if he goes, his best bet is to resign. Not that he wants to, not that because he's stubborn. He is stubborn. What does he think about these charges coming after him? What does he think about these women talking about him kissing and all this? Kissing them on the cheek. I don't know what these... Maybe I'm like... I don't know. Some of these things that there's... What does he think about these charges? That are... He's heartbroken. He's heartbroken. He feels like he can overcome. He's heartbroken. He's hurt. He's devastated that all this stuff is coming to light and all this is that. But he feels like he can pull through. So if he does this whole... Because he's one of them people that, like, before... If he stands his ground and he holds tough, he thinks he can overcome it. But I think that the energy of what's going on, the more he waits, the worse it's going to get. What about him in this nursing home stuff, which I think is worse? Him in these nursing home deaths. That's also a fight. I think they are, like I just said, they are focusing on these women and stuff to negate the allegations of elder, elder side and this and that, to kind of get away from it. So I think, I don't know if the families could sue, New York State or whatever for his decision, or how that's going by. Because, what I practiced was, I was a geriatric nurse, and I think it's kind of messed up. That is the most, involved, like the elderly are the most vulnerable to like any type of virus and stuff. And usually if we're locked down, or a nursing home's locked down, they can't bring someone in that's sick. Even though if that's your home, you have to get well first. But I can understand if the hospitals were, I don't know. I don't know, but I think that this was a distraction. This was a fight that he thought he won, but it's still on the table. I think that they're using this to kind of distract. They're taking from the elder, to do the sexual thing, like a bait and switch, to kind of get away from it. Alright, so I don't know what else you guys want to know about Cuomo, but that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.